afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. My name is Sean Brevick, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Digital Services with Marriott International. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm part of Marriott's field marketing organization. So within Marriott, I'm a customer, if you will, of personalization and personalized marketing. And it's a pleasure to be with my colleagues here with a technical background, consulting background. And what I want to do today was just give you a little insight in terms of what Marriott's doing from a personalization standpoint. We're just getting started. So I wanted to take a moment to walk through. So in the brief time that I have with you today while I'm up here before we get into the panel discussion, I want to talk about our guest-centric marketing approach. I want to talk about how we're leveraging data to activate personalized marketing and give some examples of our orchestration across the organization. So we've got individual business units all vying for the same customer. So how do we work together? So it's really a mind shift in how we do that and accomplish what we need to accomplish in terms of delivering a great customer and guest experience. So this talks about our evolution, this change of approach from a marketing perspective within Marriott. So we started our personalization evolution by changing our approach from pushing content and offers to guests based on what we want them to know, to now giving them what they're looking for, and then moving forward into this predictive area, ultimately anticipating what they want. How do we use that data and that knowledge of their trip persona and their guest experience to anticipate their needs across channels? So this is a view of our take on the marketing maturity model. So it starts with default marketing. This we've been doing for a long time, program-centric, brand marketing, rewards program marketing, credit card marketing, channel-specific marketing. And then we move over to segment-driven targeting, which is also a great deal of work that we've done in years past, which is varying the message by targeting like groups. And now where we are is in this upper part of the graph with real-time contextual marketing, which varies the message by incorporating real-time cues and content. And ultimately, this is where we talk about that evolution, going from pushing them to what we want them to know. This is important to me. This is important to my business unit. I need to get new credit card customers. I need to get new rewards enrollees and loyalty members, to giving them what they're looking for based on their interests, and then ultimately anticipating those needs. So a little bit about our guest-centric approach. Again, I talked about a very complex organization within Marriott, where we have to break down the silos. Our efforts were structured by the individual business units and our channels. We work specifically within email. We work specifically within the app, within mobile web. Again, brand, hotel marketing, destination marketing, everything was siloed. In order to have a continuous conversation with our customers and our guests, it's imperative that we break this down, because that customer journey, as you've heard in previous sessions, you'll probably hear a little bit more here shortly, but it's not linear. And we need to be prepared to deliver that message to the guests wherever they may be and anticipate what channels they may be on. So this requires an immense amount of orchestration across channels and across business units. So from a data perspective, we're looking at guest information and marrying that with Marriott data and market level information to inform the right decision. What's the right message to deliver to the guest? So we now have one vision. It starts from the top down. I think this has been a really galvanizing a moment where we're united across digital and global marketing through an ecosystem that enables our guest-centric approach. We all need buy-in, and it starts from the top from a marketing perspective. So this is our new formula. It's not complex in terms of words written on the screen, but it's complex to do. Data and content delivering real-time personalized marketing. So in order to bring this together, this is our mission. Shift from delivering standalone campaigns, which I just talked about, to optimizing a set of related cross-channel interactions that, when added together, make up a personalized, orchestrated customer experience. So in 2016, we launched components that are foundational, excuse me for a second, to the global marketing ecosystem that powers this vision. And first, we focused on centralizing our contextual knowledge of the guest and ensuring that this data can be distributed in real time across both anonymous and known channels. This is our vision. So now let's talk a little bit about our data management platform. It all starts with our first-party data. This can be as simple as the device and browser that someone's using or the date and time that they're visiting. It can also be their online behavior, like their brand choice, their brand preference, what destination they're seeking, and hotels being searched through our channels. And additionally, it can include enterprise segmentation data and our CRM loyalty data. And when we combine this with third-party online behaviors, we call this our DMP. And what do we do with this? So this concept, we call this the flywheel. We've got multiple business units all, again, vying for the same customer. And we use this, our DMP, to create segmentation and audiences that can easily be distributed to paid media and also within Marriott.com. And as a field marketer representing thousands of hotels across the Americas, I'm really excited about this opportunity because it's going to make my life and my team's lives easier, because it removes that subjectivity. It uses data to determine what's the right message to deliver versus a hotel or a business unit demanding those impressions and that visibility at our most visible and highly impactful channels. So this allows us to take control of our own first-party data and combine it with third-party audience data, which makes smarter media buying decisions and campaign planning decisions easier. It enables personalized experiences across paid, Marriott.com, and mobile and outbound channels, and it will allow us to get richer insights from users and their engagement on those paid and owned channels that we have. So now I want to talk a little bit about that orchestration within the organization. And what I want to do here now is I want to talk about our capabilities using a specific channel and a specific guest experience. And it centers around abandoned search. Someone starts a search on a channel and then they stop. How do we use that experience and how do we use that information that we've gathered from the guest to follow through? So we're going to look at 3 different examples, but it's going to be focused on email with destination intent and hotel intent, mobile app push notification, and then multi-channel. So the top part here is an email that caters to a guest with destination intent, which is defined by viewing 3 or more hotels on Marriott.com within a single destination. And after they do that search and they don't book, within 60 minutes, we deliver an email after that last search, giving them a follow-up with regards to the destination that they're seeking. And the bottom example does the same thing, but this time the view is a customer with a hotel intent. They're specifically seeking one individual hotel. And again, we're taking a look at, over time, viewing that hotel across channels 3 times within a 24-hour time period to serve as that trigger to deliver that message. Next, we'll take a look at what this experience looks like through mobile. So we're delivering this with the same criteria, the same time permits within the app, and delivering push notifications that then lead them into the mobile app and then into the mobile web to take a look at the hotel listings for booking. So again, because the customer journey is not linear, we need to be prepared to deliver that message depending on the channel they're looking for. They may have started the search online, but now they're in their app. How do we communicate to them? And the last example, same thing with the customer with hotel intent. This time we're pushing a message about a specific hotel through push notification in a hotel within DC. And then now we're going to take a look at what this means omnichannel. So here a person does a search for Seattle on Marriott.com and views 2 properties. A couple of hours later, they open up their mobile app and do a search for Seattle and go into search results, and then look at a 3rd hotel, and then they abandon. 90 minutes, just over an hour later, they'll receive a push notification for Seattle hotels. And if they open the push, they'll be taken to the Seattle landing page experience. There's the push notification. And then into the mobile app, and then to a landing page. And if the customer is not opted in for a push, they'll get that same message, but instead they'll get it through their email. So this just talks a little about some of the efforts that we've done with regards to abandoned search. Again, this is that orchestration across these particular channels. Certainly, we've narrowed down the time delivery and the technological capabilities down to delivering within 60 minutes after the search, so it's still fresh in the guest's mind. What we've seen is we've seen an increase in revenue per delivered email, and we've seen estimated annual incremental revenue increases as well. So we're combining guest data and propensities and real-time intent data to activate these personalized experiences. So in closing, we recognize that the silos between our channels are blurring, and that as we pivot around the customer, our operating model needed to evolve. And we're continuing that pivot within the organization by establishing and maintaining those continuous conversations with our guests. And then internally, as an organization, to deliver this guest-centric approach, we've established new governance structures, new team functions, new processes, and a communication plan. And we've only just begun. Thanks.